I'm hyped. I got to get into it. It's lunchtime.
Do you want to pay your respects?
To who?
Who
died?
Who do you think?
Oh, this is well, this is gonna be coming out a little late, so I guess.
I don't care, dude. I'm paying homage until the day I die. Do you know who this is?
Do you know who died?
Do you know who died?
No, who died?
Someone passed away. Someone God-fearing, I would assume. Someone
Biracial,
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, especially.
Oh my God, Peanut.
Yeah,
Peanuts.
they got him.
And everyone forgets about the raccoon.
That's racist.
That is a bit racist, isn't it? Paying homage to him.
Or speciesist.
It's actually so fucked up.
No, the liberals. What'd they do to him?
Dude, they fucking stormed into his house,
Yeah,
dragged him away from his owner, and just killed him. Chopped his head off.
I heard this was. They chopped his head off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard that. I don't know.
Well,
if that's true.
okay. So give me the backstory. So there's this squirrel, and
He'd been domesticated since birth. He was born and raised with this guy.
No.
Squirrel and a raccoon. This is my story that I'm telling. Squirrel and raccoon raised as best friends. They were even learning English.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can communicate with these two little rodent things.
Yeah. And they moved in. They were taking care of him. Owner was taking care of him. They were friendly to everybody. And then I don't know if a complaint was lodged against them saying, "Hey, there's wild animals in this guy's house."
Yeah.
But they came and they took the animals and killed them to test for rabies. Which I don't know why you have to test for rabies when they're dead. So you don't have to.
I heard online that this was Biden's last hurrah before he gets out of office. Like he's
2 months.
He's
left
he's rounding up all the animals.
Well, no, he's just proving a point. He's like, at any point, I could have killed all of you, and I didn't.
He took it out of very
And
specific.
he started with animals, and because you know what they say, serial killers, they start with young animals, like small animals. So he was basically saying, I could have murdered everyone in this nation, but hey, just know that I didn't. So I don't know I actually, now that I think about that, I don't know how to take that. Thank you, I think. A little scared, but thank you. Thank you, Biden. Joseph.
Thank you, Biden.
Thank you, Joseph Biden.
We appreciate it.
But okay, so they take the squirrel and they euthanize it. I heard because he bit one of the animal control guys.
No, I don't think that happened.
It feels like the same
apparently
thing.
Some woman just like reported.
No. Yeah, they reported the squirrel. So they're going to take the squirrel and the raccoon. They take them.
Yeah.
But apparently, the squirrel bit one of the guys, and the only way to test for rabies is if an animal is dead.
That can't be true, though.
Look it up.
But it was like obvious.
You got to look up animal rabies dead guy.
You can only test for rabies if you use that.
I don't trust. Look it up.
Okay.
It's not that we don't believe women.
Speaking of this, animals biting people and then getting shot. My great grandmother had a chimp.
Oh yeah.
Named Bobo.
This feels like a fake story though.
It's real. I could get someone on the phone to.
But it feels like something they just like. All right, let's just keep the kids entertained. They keep hitting each other. Let's go tell them some story about an ape.
It's highlighted.
Get her on the phone.
Perform a direct, yeah.
Fluorescent antibody test on this. That adds up.
It feels like a witch hunt back in the day. It's like, well, if she sinks and dies, she's not a witch.
I would be burned as a witch. I feel like that would have been like something that happened to me.
Why? You don't give off witchy qualities.
I feel like the red hair is automatic like witchy vibes. Like
no. You'd have been a
Hold
brothel.
on, I got her here.
A brothel mate.
Mom.
What?
We're recording the pod. Tell me the story about Bobo the clown. I mean Bobo the chimp.
It was JoJo.
JoJo.
Okay, so you don't even know the chimp's name.
Tell me the story.
For real. You should know the story.
Hey, shut the baby up.
Is the chimp in the background?
This is your niece. We're at class.
Oh my God, you're butchering this bit. Thank you.
Why don't you just tell me?
I don't know if I had it right, but yes, JoJo the clown. See, that was already first mistake.
He was not a clown.
he's a chimp.
JoJo the chimp.
Are you going to tell the story?
I'm trying.
No,
You
you're
keep
not.
interrupting.
You keep pausing.
After you
JoJo
ball
the
tapped
chimp.
him, you broke him.
JoJo the chimp was my great grandmother's pet chimpanzee, and they were keeping it semi inside, semi outside. I think outside it was in cage. Not great. It was a long time ago. It was like 70s, 60s maybe. Who knows? Chimp, they go on like vacation. They come back. They're hanging out with the chimp, and the chimp had been in the cage for so long that he thought they went to put him back into the cage or something. Something happened. They were messing with him, and he bit my great-grandmother's dad. And then he ran away and ran up a tree. Well, obviously someone in town saw it happen, so they called the cops because there was a chimp in a tree too. And so they call, cops come. My great-grandmother's father was like, no, he bit me, but he's like he's a good chimp. He's a nice chimp. And they were like, well, you got to get him down. And they were like, JoJo, come down. And JoJo was up in the tree crying for his wrongdoings. And he crawls back down. They finally coerced him. He was killed by firing squad immediately. I mean, that's crazy, but that's what happened. That's what happened.
I'm going to start crying.
Oh, did he have a weapon on him?
No, but chimps do get up to some violence. They will rip your face
No,
off.
I know they'll rip your face off, but I just feel
His
like
body's a weapon.
like he finally earned his trust back. Like he knew he did wrong. He's up in a tree. He's like, I gave him a little love bite. You come down here and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk through some things, and then to immediately be met with
Force, deadly force.
that's just not how we should be treating these species.
No.
And for that, I will not be eating monkey for the rest of my life.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
a good sense.
in solidarity.
I'll second you with that. No monkey for me.
Speaking of monkey business, we got to get to my favorite
Oh,
segment.
yeah, best segment. Okay. We are doing the betting segment. We still don't have a name for it.
We bet 10 cents for every
Follower.
subscriber we have on YouTube.
And so last time we did a $100 bet because we didn't have any subscribers. I think at the time of this recording, the episode just came out.
Look at our subscriber count.
I believe we have 380, but it could be growing. So we gotta get this bet in before they fuck us.
478.
So we're rounded up to 480.
Okay,
So
so
$48.
so $48. Stop.
It's $48.
Okay, I was just making sure that you were doing all fives.
Wait, hold on. Do we need to go back to the prayer?
You need to
No, I
pray.
don't. I think God's on our side
No, I
regardless.
think the prayer was lucky.
How many times do you think you need to pray before you want to do something? Like if I prayed for something yesterday, does it hold over?
Mm-mm.
No.
He's got a lot
He
of stuff
forgets?
going on, dude.
All right, go ahead.
Dear God, we come to you today. We know we won last week, and we're not trying to be greedy, but Lord, please let us win again because, honestly,
We like winning.
we like winning, and things
We
are
like-
getting expensive.
Well, things are expensive. Also, God, people keep. This is the worst place to film. There's just people coughing. We got Robbie over there jacking off
focus
camera.
on the good
Sorry,
things. Talking to the
God,
Lord.
I apologize. Wait, can we amend what I said?
Well, God knows
because
Robbie's
we didn't say
jerking off
amen, so that all kind of got sent to him.
God sees all.
We already said amen.
No, we didn't say amen, so everything I just said got sent to him. We got to amend it a little bit. Amend the bad stuff. Let us win the cash, please.
Cash, please. Amen. 10-10.
Play.
God damn it. Every week with these fucking 15s.
I swear, like they want people to not come on and just hammer it immediately, so they always give you bad cards at the beginning. I think we have to do like
Next time what we have to do, we need to go live dealer. That should be something we do.
okay,
We'll fix that in as a fixed cost.
okay.
But,
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to.
we're gonna
hit.
have to hit, but I don't think this feels like a situation where they're really trying to fuck with us. But you
You think
it.
we should stand?
No, I don't want to
'Cause
stand. and watch.
I know that dirty little girl's got a 10 behind that card.
Okay, hit it.
Wait. Okay, what?
We have to hit it,
What
but
are
I don't
this-
think we should. I'm gonna say hit it, but I think when that card flips, there's gonna be like a 4 under there.
Okay, if you think that,
I do, but I don't want to lose it.
is that your gut?
It's my gut.
All right, then let's stand.
We're standing?
Yeah, we're gonna stand.
Come
We're gonna go
on.
Skylar's gut.
No.
You half-wit.
Fuck. That's why I always like going out with the cards.
That's 40. What are you supposed to eat today?
Speaking of eating stuff, you know how last week we talked about Rudy,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
homeless guy Rudy, defender of 7-Eleven, nicest
We
man
love
in the world.
Rudy.
I was trying to find him. I've been on a hunt for him all week. I saw him briefly for half a second, but I was on too far over, so I couldn't get over. This was a few days ago. Last 2 days, I tried to check on him because we wanted to get him on the podcast. And I wanted to, like, obviously give him some money, pay him something. So I was calling COO Robbie trying to get, some funds for that. I'm like, hey, Robbie, how much, if we were going to get this guy on the pod, he's homeless. He, like, how much could we give him? Robbie's like, fuck that, nothing. He goes, we don't pay for guests. I'm like, he's not really a guest. He's, like, just a homeless guy,
What is wrong with you?
I think the wording was, we give them exposure.
What's
Yeah.
he
You don't
need
need
exposure
to-
for?
I said, he's in the sun every day. He's got enough exposure.
He's protecting our local place of solitude, of food and snacks, and you can't give this guy a meal at least? What do you want? You have. Why do you need a line? Just say that your
Okay,
next.
what did you guys do for Halloween?
Halloween, we talked about this a little bit. Went to 2 parties, and then All Hallows Eve, the best night to some people, I guess. I went to West Hollywood. Dude,
Did you have fun?
have you ever been to West Hollywood
Yeah, man.
on Halloween's?
You do it
All
with the girls
Hallows
and the
Eve?
gays.
It was like New Orleans, but just hot twink ass everywhere.
I don't think we can say twink anymore.
Twink's a fine. I think it's a type of gay person.
No, it is a type of gay person, but people are saying that people are replacing like gay and with twink because they're not getting as much trouble.
Wait, so then I can say any of those words?
No,
No.
that's not how that is. I think they're getting mad at the twink stuff.
Okay, well,
I mean,
there's
you
just-
can let it float, and we can hear what the comments
Yeah,
have to say.
listen, I'm saying it. I mean this in the best way possible. Hot twink ass all over the place.
Were they were showing cheek?
Oh, cheat. Yeah. I don't. There's a video I'll have to. Well, we can. I don't know if we want it in there. But this guy, he was wearing a metal plate over where his genitals would be, and he had just like an arm of a black dick. Just like it was metal, and he was dancing, cheeks out.
So this was a white guy?
This was a white guy.
And he had
like a metallic
he had a black
dick.
It was flaccid or it was hard?
It was metallic, so it was hard, but it looked to be soft. If it was like an art piece almost.
But
Low-key cunty.
why can you not do black face, but you can do black cock? Like, what's the?
I think that's above my pay grade.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's a loud question.
I just don't. I mean, if other body parts are okay.
Well, I don't think it was painted. I think that's the big thing. I think it was an attachment.
Oh, like a strap on.
It's like if you wore an actual mask.
Yeah. But like, you said it was black.
Yeah, you want to see it? I'll show it to you. We'll get it. We'll add this into the episode. This is beautiful stuff. Okay, take a peek at this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's appropriation. It doesn't look. It looks like an elephant trunk.
I know it was a dick. And then you should have saw it, dude. Later in the night, we walked all the way down, and we realized I'm walking. When we turn around to walk back, we're walking with a bunch of picketers, really religious guys, and they were just shouting in all the hot twink ass face like, "You all are going to hell. You guys suck ass."
Was it a costume?
And then, but the crazy thing was, it was almost like Super Mario. They kept going through. They got through one castle, got through the next castle, and then they were on Bowser, and it was the guy, and they were up there picketing, and he was up elevated, just swinging his his huge black dick in front of their face and just dancing. And they were so mad. They couldn't defeat him. He stood the test of time.
Did any of them change? Because they were out there, like, I assume, trying to revert people out of their gayness. Did they succeed at all?
I mean, I switched, but that's it.
You're in West Hollywood.
Well, they got one.
They got one. And
that's an army.
That's really all you got to do. Also that night, I don't know. I'll tell you, and you tell me if you think this guy was drunk or just a good guy. He walks by me, and I just hear, "Adam Sandler," and I'm actually wearing basically this, and I turn around and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You're Adam Sandler." I'm like, "No, I'm not." He goes, "No, He's like, "You're Adam Sandler." Dude. I said, "I'm not even dressed up." He goes, "Bye, Adam," and just walked off.
You do. I mean, you do have a lot of similarities. You're wearing overalls under something.
Well, the overalls,
Like, that's a choice just for yourself.
I didn't. Yeah, well, the overalls.
That's
yes.
internalized racism.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, no, it was internalized comfort
Okay.
and love. This was like, no, I just don't think. I think when you wear the overalls, I didn't want to like. People would make fun of me. They hear my voice. They would think of racist. So I cover up the top, but I still have the comfortability down low. I can do squats in these. I'm not going to, but I could. Speaking of, dude,
So sensual for why.
I went to an event last night.
I gave my, so these are Listerine strips for our audio listeners. I gave my granny one. She hadn't had one in probably ever.
She had a heart attack.
No, she throws it in. And I mean, this was at my grandfather's funeral, and she was just palpitating. She's like, "This is one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my entire life."
And it doesn't go away for a minute. It's
No, she goes, "Whew." She goes, "Blow out." Blow out. I said, "I know." That's like what everyone says. She goes, "It's spicy." Like she's 4 years old.
Dude, speaking of
Meanwhile, she's trying to wipe up her tears.
Listerine strip, dude, we were at a meta event last night.
Don't just brag.
Flex.
It was
Okay.
horrible. It was brutal. But while we were there, I was with Courtney. They were handing out like small things, and one of the things they gave out was ceviche. She ate it. She's talking to me. Fish breath,
Yeah.
pretty normal. But I didn't care because like
At least
whatever.
the
She's my
breath matches the
Whoa, dude!
carpet.
Whoa.
What, dude?
Don't go there.
What's the saying? The carpet matches the. At least,
That's for red hair
at least
women.
her coochie smells like her mouth, or her mouth
No,
smells like her
dude.
coochie now.
Watch your mouth. She's a beautiful woman. But we were there.
He doesn't want to get hit at home tonight.
We were there, and so her breath kind of smelled like, ceviche a little bit. And then this guy, one of the waiters came by, and she was asking for a glass of wine. And then he was like, "Oh, my God, are you so-and-so?" And they started talking. But she was right in his face, just yelling. And the poor bastard, he had napkins, like cocktail napkins, and he was just like holding them in front of his face. Allegedly, she confronted him later, and he said that wasn't the reation. But I know that was the reason.
She's ballsy when it comes to confronting people. How's it been going though?
It's been great. Yeah, it's been great. She's funny, very funny. What's wrong with it? Is she not?
You're just a little too quick to answer. I'm just seeing if your heart's okay.
No, it's so good.
No, it's been good.
It's
been
so
good.
great.
It's so great. I had nothing
so
to
good.
do
I promise
better.
it's been really good. Oh, well, she did the other day drag me. It was her sister's birthday, so she didn't drag me, but she was like, Georgia was playing Florida.
He's got to watch how he says
He's
things.
like really
No,
relearning
listen.
everything.
Georgia was playing Florida in football.
Yeah.
Okay. Big game. One of Georgia's like oldest rivalries. I think I just had a stroke. One of the oldest rivalries in college football. And so I wanted to watch it. It was her sister's birthday. They had a kickball game. Now, I don't know if you know this. People at home don't know this. My foot's been banged up, so I can't kick a ball.
Yeah.
So I was out. I couldn't play.
You have another foot.
I can't kick left, dude. I'm not Pele.
Okay, my bad.
I can barely kick with the right. But so I get there, and I'm hoping I can just watch on my phone. And they're like, Skylar, can you ref the game? So I'm umping this kickball game. And let me tell you this. Don't attend a kickball game in Hollywood. It's the most unathletic thing you'll ever see in your entire life.
Listen, these are theater kids. They're
There
just
was a
trying
guy-
to explore their bodies a little bit more.
There was a guy in the outfield. Every time he would catch the ball, instead of throwing it in, he would just dead sprint from the outfield to try and make a play. I don't know who he's running after. They scored every time. I got yelled at because I called someone out.
That's like that's what I think when people try to make the claim that anywhere else but the South would win if it was like an all-out war. Did we talk about this? Did
No,
talk
we
about
haven't
this last
talked about
time?
this, but no, yeah, the boys would rise. Not in a bad
Yeah.
way. Rise up to the occasion, dude.
Okay.
No, rise up to the occasion. Here's the thing.
Don't say the boys will rise.
Not like that, man. Like, rise up to the battle.
You've got to start understanding how you look, how you dress, and how you come across.
That's what Courtney's like. She was like, oh, I think you're so funny, but like I do get stressed at like whenever I introduce you to my friends, because I do say some off the cuff shit. She's like, with your accent, it could
makes
get
it
dicey.
worse.
I'm like, why does that make it dicey?
Aren't you sitting down with her friends and explaining to them why Trump won?
I don't know if that's tentative. That's
Skylar.
tentative. I was asked if I could.
But I'm just saying, you're the archetype of completely understanding why.
I don't know. I think I'm just the only person that like knows. I really am the only person they know that might have
So-
insight as to why he would.
So a lot of his girlfriend's like liberal friends were, obviously upset, and they're like, "We're all gonna die," and they want Skylar to sit down with them and just explain, because they just can't conceptualize. So he's just gonna go, look at him, just the redneck.
No, I'm gonna be buttoned up. I'm gonna be wearing a suit.
You gotta go, and you gotta lose the accent. Can you do a British accent?
Hello, governor. Top
Can you
of the morning
talk
to you.
without the accent?
That's like saying, can you talk without your accent? Because you have like a general American accent.
I have no idea
Do
what.
I?
I don't even know how I would go about switching.
I have a general American accent. We both have general American accents.
Well, that's because I'm like in California right now. If I was back home, I'd have my country accent.
Okay, well, we don't code switch.
Yeah.
Like you.
So I've been out here for a year. I'm still talking the country slang, country grammar.
Don't say
as
slang.
as Nelly would say.
I want to get into our favorite segment early.
Who's at the lunch table?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got some ones that might need some explaining, and then ones that also I think you're really gonna like some of these. I'm not kidding.
For our audio listeners, jump over to video, because we're about to show some videos of some people, and then decide if they can sit at the lunch table with us. I included some videos this week.
I heard that. I heard you fire some over, and I don't know. Dude, I think you're gonna come in too nice with it.
What are you talking about?
You're
I
gonna-
need to blend in too nice. Last night, you had me looking. Okay.
Don't say last night.
No. Last episode. Actually, people don't know this. We had to cut like 3 episodes because of Skylar.
No, that's not what happened.
The very first episode that we tried to shoot, you showed me.
Don't say it because it's gonna come up at some point.
You showed me a 70-year-old man putting his wiener in a bird cage and then eating his own feces. And that's not something I want to watch.
Everybody love everybody. You know.
No, don't
That's the
say
motto
No,
I
that
live
was the
by.
grossest thing
And
you've ever done. I'm not.
I
really
didn't
going
do
to
it.
lie.
I was just supporting
Skylar,
that he
you
likes to do
found-
it.
We had like a really big a really big partnership potentially with this podcast. And
We didn't even send them that video.
No longer.
and that's what I'm saying. We didn't even send them that video.
Skylar,
which was,
our most boring episode ever was too controversial for them. I can't imagine.
That's what
that
I'm saying.
video.
That's not a me problem.
yes, it is, because they verbatim said, we really enjoyed like the humor and everything, and like Zach and Jules, they were, everybody was having a fun time. They're like, we just feel that maybe Skylar, he just really pushes things to.
I didn't even find what I said in the episode. That's what I'm saying. There was nothing bad in there.
That's what I'm saying. But the one that they didn't see, there was bad things in there.
Oh yeah, there's bad stuff in that one. But that was the one they didn't see.
Like
Zach almost walked off set. That's how gross he was. Or
Yeah,
grossed
you're a
out he
pussy.
was.
No, I'm not.
No, I couldn't even watch
Can we
it.
can we at least show the reaction of me from that episode?
Yeah,
I don't want to see
we'll
the
put it.
video. I just want to see the reaction of
Yeah,
how I
we'll
felt.
put it in. Brother, watch this.
I'm not watching it. Oh!
Watch it.
Oh! Get it off!
Oh, last night did you see the Zach Bryan news break?
Yeah, so
I have a question. We might have to address the lady in the room for
I
this.
like this.
But, Bryan Chicken Fry came out, said some stuff, talked about, $12 million payoff. He's a really bad guy. But he also released new music last night.
what a time to release it.
So, but my question is, I believe her. I think he probably wasn't good. Am I allowed to is it
You're
good?
asking what the line is?
Am I allowed to listen to the music? Am I allowed to subscribe, buy tickets to the show, stuff like that, or no?
I think we've talked about this before. Like, what's the...
Is it the art or the artist? And I'll be honest, it's been a long week between the election and I'm going to dinners.
You've been celebrating so much since the election.
I can't roll up to a dinner explaining how Trump won while listening to Zach Bryan. That's not going to paint a good picture, you know?
Yeah, you got to... Yeah. Put some Wu-Tang Clan on.
What do I wear?
Red velvet jumpsuit, top to bottom, white shoes.
Okay. And what do I change my voice to?
Do you know Ebonics?
Yeah.
Yeah, try it out.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck with me, cup. Hey, y'all, what the fuck, bro? Look at Robbie's face. He asked me to. What's wrong with that? You do it all the time, too, dude. Let me hear it.
No, I don't.
I have a video of you doing it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Put it in.
Would you guys have signed the NDA? $12 million.
Yeah, I probably would have.
What did she claim? I didn't watch the...
She claimed that they offered her up to $12 million, and then it was like a house, an apartment in New York, all this stuff. But were you asking what she claimed in the relationship?
Yeah, like what did she say?
She didn't really say. She didn't
Her
get
friends.
too specific into the details, except like one night he got really drunk and really got into her friends, like yelled at him, said they were like worthless, never amount to anything, shit like that. And then you just get the gist that
they all recorded it too, so he wanted to make sure like they wouldn't post the video of him like losing his shit on them.
That's stupid though, because that's not how NDA works.
I
You'd have to
know,
get all
that's
those
what I
kids to
was
sign
saying.
NDAs.
Did he like lay hands on her or anything?
No, she never said. She always said she kept saying emotional abuse. She kept saying emotional.
If I'm gonna be honest though, that's not something I would have brought to the internet either if he was like hitting me, you know, because I feel like dependent on how this podcast goes for them, that can attract like a lot of like yes or no on her opinion on it. They could be like, oh, that's not really abuse versus like it is abuse, you know? So I wouldn't come straight out with like, oh yeah, he beat the shit out of me.
Well, I was just wondering if she'd said that because maybe that's why she didn't take the money, so she could talk about that.
Well, I mean, she made like a good argument where it's like, I wouldn't want to live in the house that like this man who did me so dirty bought me pretty much with like his blood money, which I agree with. I wouldn't want to live in a house that a man.
Or are you not being rewarded, or could you look at it as my trauma? Like I deserve this for what I went
Reparations.
Don't throw words like that around.
through. I've been getting. I mean, your lingo recently has been devolving.
My dad just texted me about you guys clocking me on the low key thing. He was like, they need to do that.
Yeah, 100%. It's low key. It's you said in there. You said TBH. Guess what? And I was like, okay.
What's your
I'm
bad
like-
one? Do you have something you say too much? I say like a lot.
I'm sure I say something, but I'd have.
I don't remember picking anything up.
I'd
that
have to
you
have
say.
someone else call it out.
I know I say like a lot because I was going through the last episode trying to get clips, and it was.
Well, you're probably just a little bit nervous to do the first episode, so you put in a filler word.
Yeah, maybe. I also think I do it all the time though, just in regular conversation. I think it's just honestly, and I'm not bragging, my brain moves so fast, my mouth can't catch up. You know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I feel like I need to like run around.
You feel free. You can come back, go do a lap. What are the odds you do a lap around a building and come back?
Here, this
Yeah.
building? No, is Nelson here?
Yeah.
No.
No, he left. Yeah, it's only a quarter mile.
If Nelson sees me working out here, then he's gonna try to drag me in to like work out with you guys in the morning, and I can't do it.
What's the negative of working out?
There's no negative of working out. Nelson scares me.
Why is he scary? All he says is, "Hey, do your set."
No, it's like he looks at my McDonald's with this look of like shame.
So a personal trainer doesn't like putting maybe one of the worst things you can eat into your body.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah. But if you're speeding up the process.
But like, okay, you're 80.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna be 80.
Thank you so much.
If you live that long. You're gonna be like on your way to a nursing home anyways. Like life's gonna get boring at that point. Why does it matter if you die 5 years earlier?
I don't think it's about 5 years earlier. I think it's just about feeling and looking like your best self while you still can.
I feel like I look and feel great.
I just don't
Okay,
want to
then
get to
you're
the
good.
point. I don't want to get to the point where I have to wear those socks that really hold
Oh, yeah,
that hold
on
your calf-
airplanes?
Yeah, that hold your calves together. You know, from
Yeah.
getting too big or whatever it does with veins. God, but I know I see it's close to happening.
I mean, you do teeter on the line. Like, you got to watch it your whole life.
Yeah, it's a fucking knife fight every night. Me and the fucking.
No, you've got to stop the marijuana.
It helps with a lot of
Skylar,
things.
I found
It doesn't help with
another
a lot of
joint on
things.
the ground.
That's fine.
No, stop doing that. You have a puppy.
We had a full trial last week.
And I beat it.
You didn't beat it. You were found guilty, and you have to do a beer mile. But apparently his foot was hurt this week.
I will run the beer mile. The beer mile will be at the start of the 3rd episode. I will run it this week at some point. This next week.
Promise.
I'll run it Monday or Tuesday.
What we need to do, okay, so we've got to get headgear so we can have a
GoPro?
GoPro on his face. And then I'll be in the back of my truck, and we can film him.
Yeah. Do we chase?
Hey, you're going to need a faster truck.
Cut to you.
Me dying.
I think
what?
you're going to throw up before it's over.
This is
No. We got to get back to the marijuana thing. You're putting Band-Aids on you're putting Band-Aids on bullet holes.
I'm not bleeding.
You are internally. Your
I'm not
emotions are
internally bleeding.
You have things you got to work through mentally.
We all do, right?
Yes. That's why we attempt to do it. We don't mask it.
It's natural medication.
Natural medication.
I brought him a baggie today. I'm not a
She
hater.
brought me weed today.
It's not about being a hater. It's about having good habits when our mental health isn't doing the best it can for us.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, here we go.
We're switching topics because I don't. Stop dribbling, dude. Respect the pod. Okay. I was walking through the neighborhood, and there are a lot of signs up for that. There's a missing Frenchie bulldog, and they're offering $5,000 reward. And so I was like, I could look for this dog and try to find it. But the thing is, if you find the dog, if I found it in the wild, and I take it to him, the only way I would take the $5,000 if I'm the one that stole the dog.
Why?
In their mind. Because they would, if you're, in my mind, it's like, okay, I got the dog. They were like, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, yeah, I'm just a good person. I did a good deed here. And they were like, do you want the $5,000? They're trying to like suss me out if I did the crime.
No, I don't think so. I think you can frame it in such a way where we'll have surveillance or we'll have video evidence of you. We'll like dress Jared up, and then he's like walking down the street with it, and you just rip it from his hands.
Okay, that'd be good. I also like, but like if you, again, I was thinking about this the other. If I'm like, no, $5,000's way too much, and then I'm like, you could give me 25. That sounds like I've thought about it.
2,500.
Yeah, it's like that's like I've thought about before I found this dog. I'm doing this for a set price. So it makes sure you're a bad person or
you're a bounty hunter.
Yeah, they don't get mad at
This is really
bounty hunters,
cool.
and they hunt people.
Silver lining.
That's really cool to say. I'm a bounty
Yeah, I
hunter.
kinda like
R.I.P.
that.
Dog the bounty hunter.
He died? I don't think so. I think his wife died.
Oh shit! R.I.P. Dog's wife, Tammy. Love you, Tam.
Wait, what was I gonna say? But what I'm thinking is so if you're a bad person,
How bad?
you stole the dog,
Okay, that bad.
but they want their dog bad enough to be like to pay a bad person to bring the dog back. You get to the door and you go 10,000.
Okay, yeah. Now we got a hostage situation.
Yeah, it's like I'll give you this puppy. So okay, the
You're
puppy's not worth
extorting
10,000. I'll
them.
take it back. I'll take it back to where I found it in the dumpster. I'll take it back.
They could just follow you.
I wonder how
You don't understand how strong and nimble we are when it comes to taking sharp turns.
Oh, fast.
Oh God, fast.
Real fast. How do you think? Do you think there are people out there that make their livings from stealing dogs and then returning them?
Yeah, actually, they did that. That was like a problem in my neighborhood. Is people just go into like the backyards and stuff and like take the dogs.
Who would want?
But do they sell them back?
I think they like sell them off or like they'll use them on puppy mill farms to like breed dogs.
Gross.
Sad.
Trailer trash dogs.
Stop that.
Ugh. What are they selling them for? 10 cents a pop?
Probably.
Wait,
They're
what
like the Craigslist
What kind
puppies
of
for
dogs
sure.
would we be if we were?
I know mine.
Well, you're a bulldog for sure. Like you fit in with your kind.
He's not really a
I'm
bulldog.
not really a bulldog.
I mean, like you're Lady May.
I'm just thinking of like, look at my
You need
length.
attention
No,
24/7.
I honestly think you're like a Weimaraner.
I don't know what that is. I was thinking Great Dane.
You're not a Great Dane
Why?
because they're nice and goofy. And
I'm nice. I'm so goofy.
no, you
Yeah,
try.
I'll goof around.
No, they like to. They're goof and they let people know they're goofing. You are just like you like to goof, but you don't want people to know you're a goofy guy. Stuff like that.
When's that? What are you talking about?
I'm Zach. I'm cool. I'm lanky.
I've never been lanky.
That's how you act, dude.
I've been lanky. I've never been cool.
I'm a pug.
No, Jared's a pug. You're
Can I be a Labrador?
They're definitely not Labrador.
Why? Built to run.
You're too moody.
I'm not moody.
Yeah, you are.
When have I mooted?
You might be a cat.
No.
Yeah, you might be a cat.
I almost punched a cat last night, dude. Fuck
Dude,
cat.
stop.
I didn't, but I almost did.
What happened?
It just clawed me in the back in the middle of the night. I was
You
asleep.
can't trust them.
Dead asleep. I can't stand them. Like what? Seriously, dog. When I look in Lady May's eyes, or any dog's eyes, there's like I'm like, oh, this dog. We get it. We get each other. Looking at Cat's eyes, you see like the Gaza Strip, like it's just bad. Like,
And it'll change its eye shape. I don't like that. Like it'll go from
it's like a lizard person.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll become a serpent at certain moments if it doesn't like you.
Wait, do you think those are part of the lizard people tribes? They could be. They
I also
take
don't
over
know what a lizard people tribe is.
Oh
there's
my
like
God.
there's a big conspiracy theory that
Reptilians.
there's like a reptilian race of people that live on Earth. They inhabit humans' bodies, and you can tell by their eyes.
A guy in my high
That's
school
why I
used
remember
to
that.
say
Remember
I was
when
a
that? Remember when
reptilian.
You look reptilian.
That's so mean.
No, I'm just kidding. You look amphibian. What? Both. It's best of both worlds.
Can you just say, like, I look nice today, Jules. You look so beautiful and wonderful and awesome.
In a work environment?
Yes.
That's
You're
so
given
rude.
permission.
Don't do that.
The one time HR steps in.
Nice tits.
Okay, see, that was a line we could have aimed
You
for.
just said
That
I could
was the
say
line we
anything.
went
I had
for.
permission. Nice redhead tits.
This is a carpet match to Drake.
Does your vagina
You know, I got
have
asked
hair
that
on
in
it?
high school, too, in front of my entire AP Bio class.
Oh yeah, I got pants
you
in
okay?
middle school,
Yeah, he had his little tic tac out.
and I was wearing silk boxers.
Why?
Silk boxers with motorcycles on them. Fuck you,
That's-
mom and dad,
that's
for buying those. Those hurt my feelings. People laughed.
Oh, I hit puberty late. I'm so glad I didn't get pants in middle school.
Fuck you, Peyton Prophet.
Ooh,
one that did
name
it.
drop.
Yeah, it was actually sixth grade.
And he came from a broken family, so he wouldn't have.
He snuck up on me, dude. Dude, his trauma made him light on his feet. He just snuck up there and got me.
And that'll do that. It's autism and a bad home life that'll make you light on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to sneak around.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of autism, pull this first clip up. I like this guy. Let's jump into this segment.
Is it this?
I don't know if he's autistic, but I get the vibe that. Start it from the top.
Finger game. Check. Tongue game. Check. BDE. With respect. And I'm kind and funny and
He's kind of cute and charming as shit.
I really do have a lot going on. Yeah,
I like that guy.
women like me.
So, like, hey, we know his finger game. Hey, brother, his finger game.
He looks like a horny donkey without hair.
He does look like Shrek's.
I'm scared for my daughter I haven't had.
He does look like Shrek's compadre. What's his name? Donkey. Yeah.
Thanks
I
for,
walked right into that
thanks
one.
for figuring that out.
I forgot I didn't know if they called him like Eddie or something in the movie.
No. That's the guy who plays it.
I know.
I don't think you did. I think
I
you
did
fell
know
into that
that.
one as well.
No, I knew that. Eddie Murphy, dude. It's the
Yeah,
same guy
okay,
from Rush
okay.
Hour.
Where do you find these videos?
This guy he came to me. He's humble, dude.
This is also a reason you need to stop smoking weed because your algorithm.
Didn't know my algorithm. This has solely become of my Reddit searches and like what cause I like. If there's something that I think is gonna be weird for the show, I'll like it. And those are about the only things I do like, or unless I find it funny. So my algorithm has really populated just the creepiest of crawlies. But this guy, I get his vibe. You see his tongue? Check his tongue out here.
Let me see.
It's a little white, like there's a lot of shit on it. So
Does
I don't
that
know.
turn you on?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I just think I enjoy his Delulu. Like,
He does have a little
He
bit
was-
of
Don't say words like that.
I like his delusional vibes. I feel like this is something I would say, but like not in a serious way, but like in a way like this.
Wait, but did you see his finger game? It's check.
Is that good?
It's like fine.
Did you see his tongue game?
I'm so celibate. Okay, I can't tell you what's good anymore.
Yeah, but you've
Loser.
had sex.
Am I right? Me and my boy, we. Thank you, sir.
Why you could
No,
get,
but
you
he-
could get it though? Are you saying you just don't want it, right?
Yeah, selective celibacy, abstinence, I guess.
Yeah. So you
No,
can't
I
complain.
want it. It's just like that sounds so bad. No, I don't want it.
There's nothing wrong with wanting it. You're a human
No,
being.
my parents are probably watching. I don't want it.
I think they know you've wanted it.
Poor Allison. She thought I was a virgin up until like my sophomore year of college too.
Yeah, my mom thought the same thing about me.
They didn't hear the stories.
No, my like virginity story is also she'd be so mad at me if she found that
What's
out.
your virginity story?
Yikes. So I was doing volunteer work at this breast cancer awareness.
Don't try and
gala.
make your
Yeah, don't try
lose
to
your
make it-
virginity sound better by talking about breast cancer.
No,
at the beginning
that's
of it.
just where I was. And my best friend from home, she was dating this guy, so his best friend and then I were always hanging out with them. He was playing a football game at the time, and then I got the text that like he was going to leave.
How old were you?
Recently 16.
How old was he?
16 as well.
Okay.
We still talk. We're like great. I love him. He's like amazing. He's off traveling the world doing like awesome things right now.
Do you miss him?
Like as a person, yeah, he's great. Like he's fabulous. It's
Keep going.
just like
Apologize.
yeah. So I got a text that he was done with his football game. So I dipped out from the gala that I was at, but I was supposed to be working for like another 2.5 hours. So
fuck breast cancer then.
no,
Is that what
it's
you're
just
saying?
like I myself was also trying to like receive the attention that everybody else was giving that night.
That's crazy.
So I drove off.
We should marinate in that one a little bit. That's a crazy thing to
You
say.
saw a bunch of girls who had cancer getting attention.
That's not how it
said-
was.
And
Gotta be me.
And then you're like, this should be me. Like, my tits work fine.
Sure. So I dipped out and I went to this park in the middle of nowhere where, like, if you're in Knoxville at all, you guys know Lakeshore. So it's this really big expanse of, like, just land. So I pulled my car and parked in the middle of nowhere, and his car is smaller than mine. So, like, my car that's sitting outside of this office right now was the
That needs a new
vehicle of
engine.
use. She needs a lot of new things. She needs some TLC, but she might be put to bed soon. Anyways, we were in my car, and like typically you would think the back seat would be like where this would all go down. No, front seat apparently was the place where we were
Driver's
doing
seat?
that. Passenger seat.
Smart.
Mm,
Less steering wheels.
Less gas pedals.
2 less gas pedals.
Nope. One less.
1 less gas pedal. 2 less pedals in general.
Yes. Well, it could be 3 if it's a
Because
stick.
the clutch.
yeah, no.
At most, 3 less gas pedals.
You're focusing on the very like interesting details right now.
Oh, that's my fault. Keep going.
To say it was short is an understatement, but that's not anybody's fault. It's not anybody's fault, just situationally someone else's fault. I'm like talking to 4-year-olds right now.
Well, sorry. This is called the get to the point ball.
God, fuck. Okay, so like 4 minutes maybe. My parents didn't find out about me losing my virginity, I think, until my dad knew earlier than my mom did, for sure. I told my dad. My sister knew that night. I called her right after. I'm done. I'm mute.
Wow.
So you had sex in a car?
No, like, yeah, but like I also like kind of crashed out afterwards, if I'm being honest. I was like, I'm numb and emotionless, and like I just like
You felt bad?
no, I didn't like feel bad. Like I was like fine having done it. But it was more just kind of like I called my sister and I was like, I just like don't think like this is how I'm supposed to feel afterwards. Then I called my
I think that's a common theme with women.
But I also think it's like having aged, like sex is better with someone you care about, obviously. And like while I love you, I don't like love him, so it's not like it was that kind of connection.
Yeah. When I lost my virginity, the girl that I hooked up with, she had given my friend a blowjob minutes prior, and I had no knowledge of it until the next morning.
Well, because you kept on saying
So wait, did he ask you how his dick tastes?
Yeah, I got that comment a lot. I went downstairs afterwards the next morning, and I was like, dude, lost it last night. And everyone was like, whoa, yeah, fuck yeah. And then the guy came down, he's like, yeah, he was excited too. He's like, yeah, who was it? And I was like, it was Tabitha. That's not her name. And he was like, wait, when did you have sex with her? I was like, why are you asking? He's like, because she gave me a blowjob minutes prior. And then they asked, how did my dick taste? And I said, no, I just kissed her. I didn't kiss her. I did kiss her. I did kiss her. And then I had sex
Kind of rude that she wouldn't tell you.
You know what really
That
sucks
is
dick?
a little bit rude. What?
I had sex for maybe a minute. Is it worth it at that point, you know?
Yeah,
I made out with a girl with probably cum in her mouth.
definitely.
At least around her mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do this segment every week. It's
going-
called Cheesecake. Wait, what's it called? We rank things from Cheesecake.
We're going through every item on the cheesecake menu. There's 240 or 50, and we're going to give it a rank.
We did sliders today. Sliders with I did no onions for you, Zach.
Jeez.
I got you.
This is the gentleman right here.
I think these ones are going to hold up really well because they don't have, they're not going to lose any crunch. Did you not want a pickle for it?
I figured they'd already be on there. Pretty good.
Pretty
I already
good.
got my rating. You can say whatever you want.
It's not my favorite. I'm going to go low on this one, I think. It tastes don't want to do this to you, Cheesecake Factory. It tastes like ass. Not ass, but ass adjacent.
No. I think you're off on that.
What?
You can't go below a 5 if you would eat more of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we get a better scoring system?
It's a great scoring system. I'll hold it down.
6.
This is like too high.
It's
We
weird. because-
landed in the same spot.
No, but my scale is like that still tastes good.
It's not ass. It's just like there are
That's
way
exactly
better
what you
things.
said.
Yeah,
but I was
but-
like, it still tastes good to me. And I got a 5.4, and it tasted terrible to you, and that's a 5.2. It's just interesting how our taste buds dance differently. What do you think?
It's like fine. Like the bun's soggy is also kind of the problem. So
I
it's
don't
like,
think it's soggy. I think it's just like soft.
Yeah, it's like a soft. It's a sweet
maybe
time.
I'm like picky about my burger. I mean, like you can get better at In-N-Out.
I've never.
Hey, are you a Sorry, go ahead.
I've never had a slider that I think I've enjoyed.
There are good sliders out there.
You
I will
also
say
eat
this.
really boring.
What are you
It's the
talking about?
same. It's the same exact thing every day.
Like what?
Can I please get like a salmon egg scramble with capers, but no onions, and make sure there's hot sauce in it? But
How's that boring?
that's this. It's every day, Zach.
Salmon's good for you.
You also had salmon for lunch yesterday. How much salmon do you consume?
You're probably getting too much mercury, dude.
It's all right. It's like all right.
I think it's like a concession stand burger.
Pull up the next video. This is Skylar's as well.
Oh wait.
Oh, I know this guy.
Hold on. Okay, you know who this guy? We'll talk about it. Play it.
This is beautiful and nice. Imagine this on your Thanksgiving table. That champagne, that glossy Italian champagne. Imagine this on your Thanksgiving table. Imagine this here for Christmas. Just imagine how beautiful and nice that would be. How scrumptious and lovely. Look at that fresh fruit. Beautiful and nice. Just look by the chef.
You only put fruit in a
Look
glass.
by the chef.
All right, you can pause it. That's enough. This is Fancy Chef, and I want to say he was on Tom Segura's podcast recently. I was on the Fancy Chef well before then. Fancy Chef, he does a lot of things. He charges like $500 a person to do these Fancy Chefs. He claims he's a 5-star chef. For the people that were just listening, what Fancy Chef was doing, he had a chalice full of just fruit, and he just says stuff like fantastic, wonderful, how nice is this? And he never really cooks anything. And when he does cook, it looks horrible. I mean, like DEFCON 5.
That looks yummy.
It's just fruit.
But he's acting
Fruit
like he
looks
made a
good.
gourmet meal, but he just put fruit in a chalice.
Sometimes to really spice it up,
Maybe it's imported.
he'll just pour champagne on top of it.
Yum. That sounds exactly what I need right now.
You're gonna pay $500 a person for that?
No.
Okay.
What's your don't talk about my day-to-day meal. What does your normal day-to-day meal consist of?
Dave's hot chicken.
Yeah.
You eat Dave's Hot Chicken, McDonald's, macaroni and cheese.
Taco Bell. Yeah, and those macaroni and cheese were the best thing I ever did for this office.
That's a low bar. Like you've got to rethink what you're doing for this
No,
office.
I'm bringing happiness in the small little ways.
But why
I
do you
want-
eat like such a 4-year-old child?
Because it tastes good. But I also feel like,
Are you worried at all?
no, because I grew up on like good food, if that makes sense.
So
Like,
so now you have the time to. It's like first half of my life ate so healthy. Next half of my life,
no, I didn't
let's
eat
balance it out.
healthy. I just ate good food. I don't think
Oh.
all good food is healthy.
I
Like,
got you.
Oh, baked like spaghetti. Sounds great right now.
Oh,
Still not healthy.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be healthy.
that's not the pitch she was making. I thought that's the pitch she was making.
Oh.
Like, I grew up eating good food, like healthy
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
She
No.
just meant she
Southern
ate
food.
Southern
Southern
fried
food.
food.
Yeah. Even worse for you, some may say.
No,
I grew
need
up on
Waffle
them
House.
as well.
It just makes me nervous that you might die.
Wait, where are we at with the first guy with tongue game
You know
on
what I mean?
check?
Huh?
It just makes me nervous you might die.
Aw, at least you care.
What if one day when I get a salmon, you get one too?
I feel like your breakfast kind of like
It's not supposed to always taste good.
That's what I've learned. That's the hardest thing. It's
Yeah.
like
it can
it's
be
really,
healthy and taste good though.
Yeah, but it doesn't have like when stuff tastes good, I've probably done something to make it bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just eat.
So you just don't know how to cook then.
Oh, I can cook.
I think that's one of God's many misfires.
Yeah. The
Is-
dinosaurs, obviously a big one.
No, that was
To
fantastic.
give us
Glad we
fossil
had-
fuel.
Yeah. that was-
Thank God.
oh my God, yeah. I mean, think of the fantastic movie.
Good.
Okay, wait. Where are we at with tongue check guy and
Oh, tongue
finger
check
game
guy, not
check?
sitting at the table.
No,
Wait,
he's
wait.
vibing with me and his Delulu. He's sitting here.
Oh wow, that's
He's
crazy.
gonna try to grope you.
Happens.
Hey, and listen, we're far away, so we're not gonna be able to get over there that fast.
Another day
Yeah,
at
we
the
just had
office.
burgers. We're slow.
Yeah.
We're gelatinous.
Fancy Chef's definitely in, right?
Fancy chefs with
Do we have
us.
to
Dude,
pay
I-
for the food?
I love that his glasses go over his hat.
Yeah. How I've called him before. I got an answer.
What do you mean you've called him?
He has his number because you can call him to book. You have to like call him. You can call to book him, and so I'll call and be like, Fancy Chef. And I'll be like, hey, and he just hangs up. I think he can tell by
He's
my
busy
voice.
cooking.
He can tell by my voice I'm not qualified to be his candidate.
I get
Like
that.
for him to cook for us. His requirements, you have to fly first class, stay in a first class hotel. He also
fancy.
Yeah, it's like $15K minimum. And that's if he's deciding the meal. If you're deciding the meal, it's gonna go up.
Can you pull up one of my videos? Mm-hmm. Fancy Chef, sit right next to me. The other guy can kick rocks.
Perfect. What are they taking shots of? Pepto?
Hold on.
So I've got these type of tampons.
Like I just love an uncontrollable laugh from something you didn't expect to happen.
Yeah, but who are we qualifying? Are all three of them sitting at the lunch table?
Wait, no, watch it again.
Cheers.
So I've got these type of tampons.
But you know that's the most jovial guy you've ever met in your life.
Get all in the drink.
He's a
Here's
nice
the
guy.
thing: I have like a high respect for men who have like female friends predominantly.
Well, I mean, I
That
think
could
they're all
have been a
going for the
sister.
same. What?
It could have been related.
Oh, I thought you thought he was a woman. I just want him sitting with me. I think he's got good energy.
So you were talking about the guy, not the girl spitting out stuff. You just
yeah,
like,
I don't
okay.
like girls spitting on me.
Okay, yeah. Out the guy, sure. I mean, he seems
But you
normal
could tell
enough.
he's got a Winnie the Pooh quality.
You think so?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
literally bringing her tampons.
Wait. What's the line from Winnie the Pooh that we love so much?
Oh, from the movie?
Yeah.
It might be the
I'm
funniest.
still hungry.
I'm hungry. Pooh, you just ate. Maybe I didn't eat enough.
That's me every time, dude. Every time I wake up in the morning. All right, play
I
the
love
next
it.
one. Let's see this next one from Zach.
Julia, I told you to stay out of my way. Oh my god.
Have you seen the Terrifier movies? No. All right, people watching, this lady is reacting to Terrifier 3, which I haven't seen yet.
Fucking lied to me. This ain't no,
Terrifier 2.
this ain't no family movie.
You lied to me.
She's from our town, I think. This ain't no family movie.
But to take someone into like a horror movie and like this,
How does she know that the name alone? Did he
I don't
just
think
lie
she
to
knew
her?
that. Yeah, like anytime I've taken my grandpa to a movie, he's never known the title.
True. Terrifier is it's not like a great movie series. It's so violently gory. I mean, it's like gross.
It's pretty funny.
Is that just the point though?
Oh God, no!
This ain't no family movie.
This ain't no family. Where's Medea?
Yeah, I'll let her in. She's got her head on her shoulders. The brother that tricked her, no. He'll hit you in the nuts. Speaking of hitting the nuts, I brought it on myself. I've been trying to quit Zens.
Pretty
Not
badly,
actually doing it. Pretty actively doing the Zens. And
Well, no, like every 4 days you'll tell me you're quitting Zins,
yeah, and 4
then-
days ago,
and then I'll just be like, no, you're not. And then you'll be like, you know what? Yes, I am. If I open a Zin can, you can hit me in the nuts.
no, I think if I put a Zen in my mouth, you could hit me in the nuts. And that's why I was upset today. I pulled a Zen can out of my pocket. God only knows. I could have been throwing it in the trash. He fried me in the right nut. Just crushed my soul. Depleted my body.
Well, I mean, I want you to be okay.
I haven't been hitting the nuts like that since do you remember actually, this was crazy. Zach growing up with his stepbrother, we would go stay at Zach's dad's house a few times. We did it a few times in like high school and stuff, but they had like this weird connection. Every time they saw each other, it was just an instant war of nut taps.
Here's the thing.
I don't know who started it.
If that was the problem, neither of us knew who started the nut tap. So if your buddy nut taps you, you have to get him back.
yeah.
Unless it's our situation where I'm trying to save your life. And neither of us
gonna
knew
get you
who the
back,
last. No, you can't get me back.
I can't get you. I
You
don't
were
want to do whatever
down
I
on
want.
the floor and you go valid.
But
None of us are gonna say valid. But
Whatever, similar. What did you say? It was pretty much
I
valid.
said very constitutional.
yeah, anytime we didn't know who the last person hit each other was. So it's like we're all always trying to get even. And one of the worst ones.
I know what you're.
Where you were there?
With the football field.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
We go to the football field just to, throw some energy around. And I don't know why, but he's like, Zach, hold me up in a handstand. He's like, I want to do a handstand. And I was like, okay. So I have his legs up and I handstand and I spread him open and he's right there. And I probably hit him with the Thor hammer of all nut taps.
You came down with full justice on that one.
He understood the opportunity.
There was also one time in the kitchen. I think you did it to him. You hooked him and you lifted him up in the air.
Oh yeah, you got to
He
do.
was squealing.
Well, that's what you got to do.
Pretty treacherous.
Yeah. Well, no, that was a new tactic that I found out. I think that was probably early high school. Is you don't just have to nut tap. You can nut tap and lift.
Apply pressure at the
You
end.
kind of just hold them there if you can, as long as you can. No more than a second. We're not strong boys, but and then usually they'll scream so loud and jump that you can have them maybe have another half a second up there. It's just what guys do.
Yeah, and you listen. I will say back then you were sneaky about it. You were good. You were fucking an assassin.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
But now I'm coming for you, dude.
You can't come for me because
I just want to. I want to start a war.
No, I don't want to. I want to have kids someday, and I already know. I've been seeing my cum recently, and I don't know how.
Oh, it's been seeping.
It's a medical thing.
Play play one. Let's see what we got here. We only have a few more. Oh, this one. I just wanted to get this fucking guy on here. I hate this motherfucker. Okay, just to preface, and this is going to sound bad. This guy, I think, is a victim, was a police shot in the line of duty.
Okay.
And he's trying to get his ability to do stuff back. But press play on this.
Level 1, hit the shed. I'm already on level 2. Level 2, hit the mat. If I overthrow or underthrow, it's game over.
These are the guys I was playing kickball with, basically.
The game continues because I hit it. Level 3, hit the big cone. Level up, I hit it.
Level up.
4, knock over the prime bottle.
So this guy's just
Cross
throwing
that level. Level 5,
stuff
hit the
from
trash
5
can.
feet away. With the worst
My
one.
improvement is hard to believe. Level up. Level 6, throw it in the
I
trash
fucking
can.
hate this guy.
I hated that
These are
throw.
not easy with one
I
hand.
support
Level 7,
I support
from a 0
guys
to a 9.
that get shot in the line of duty. I get it. I want that on the
I
record.
just threw that out of the park. Level 8.
But this
I got
guy-
mine. I did it.
Okay,
Five
pause.
out of
That's
9.
enough. I seriously.
He knows
now,
what he's doing.
Here's the thing.
He's enraging us.
You think he's doing that on purpose?
100%.
Because here's the thing. I think I stand for troops who've been shot in the line of duty. I think that most of the time.
Yeah.
And I think, hey, if they get shot, give them the best health care possible.
Yeah, you always say that.
And
Every
then
morning. You don't
sometimes we don't need. Sometimes if they get shot, if they're gonna live, I'm talking about just give them life-saving care, but maybe don't fix the throwing arm. Is that okay to
Doesn't
say?
look like they fixed it.
No, I think he's back. Dude, he used to do videos of him trying to pour stuff, and it would go all over the place. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Oh, somebody. That reminds me.
I fucking hate this guy.
Somebody DM'd me this morning and said my peeing issues. They used to have the same thing. Turns out it was early onset Parkinson's. So I'm gonna go get some tests done.
Is that really what
Do you
happened?
have
Someone said
peeing
that?
Yeah,
issues?
he
Did
goes-
you look it up?
He said I didn't look anything up after I saw that DM. I came here.
I have a question. This is dumb. I thought Parkinson's affected the elderly. Is that stupid?
No, you can get early onset.
I think you can
How
affect
early?
anyone.
Early in life? That early? Look it up. Early onset Parkinson's. When does that start? Be scary. You have Parkinson's? Hey,
You're
oof.
10 years in the bank.
Hey, the numbers aren't great for you, brother.
The numbers are not good.
What are the symptoms? Parkinson's is where you like tremor and shit?
Yeah, it's where you like uncontrollably like shake. I think it's all of your muscles like atrophying or
I think I'm good.
something.
Steady.
You do shake a lot.
Do I?
Yeah, you were
Notice?
shaking just then. I shake a lot too,
Have you
but I chalk
noticed?
mine up to
Ooh,
nicotine.
men are more likely to get it than women.
We're built for battle.
Parkinson's.
We'll shake together.
Dude, if I get Parkinson's and you don't get it, I'm going to be ticked off.
It would be the ultimate be like, fuck you, I can zen if I want.
What do you mean?
Because it's
You
like
can't stop him.
my health. Don't come to me about doing healthy stuff, right?
Because I have Parkinson's?
Your body got Parkinson's.
So I was doing stuff wrong.
Yeah. So I was doing stuff maybe right.
Can you Google how to get Parkinson's?
And then also Google how to get rid of Parkinson's, just so we
Start
know.
with how to get it.
It's probably going to say something like being gay.
Farming chemicals,
Oh.
pesticides.
Yeah, that's, hey.
Oh, hell, Vietnam era exposure.
No.
I talked to a veteran recently.
Well, seriously.
Shook his hand.
Seriously, they in your Waycross where you grew up, the CDC went in not long ago and did a huge environmental study because they were burying train cars like CSX, the railroad company. They were burying, or they were not disposing of shit properly, and they were like burying stuff in the swamp, got into the water systems, and so all the kids, there were a bunch of kids in the home in Zach's town that get like a really rare cancer that's like, it's supposed to be like 1 in a million or some shit, and 10 kids have it.
Well, there's one street where every kid got it.
And they chalked it up to the water, and then CDC came in, cocksuckers, and were like, no, the water's cool. They're full of shit.
Water's not good.
No, the water's not good. The water's bad.
Okay, well, the good thing is I wasn't in Vietnam.
But you were exposed to
I probably was around
farming chemicals,
I
pesticides, and herbicides.
was around a lot of farms. It's not good. How to get rid of it? Do that.
It's incurable.
What?
No.
Don't.
How to get rid of Parkinson's fast.
How to get rid of Parkinson's really fast.
Disease, first one.
Yeah, there's no cure.
Wait, but what if, type in this, if I fucking, how to bully Parkinson's out of my body.
These are the treatments listed
Hey,
below.
put in if you stomp your foot really hard and say, get the fuck out of me, you bitch ass.
I'm not Googling that. That's not going to happen.
Put if you have a really good doctor.
All of the treatments are listed below.
What? So wait, Google if you have a DEI doctor, if that helps.
DEI doctor, Parkinson's.
What does DEI stand for? I forget.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah. Say maybe that helps. Good, like extra points. Fuck. Okay, no, that's bad. All right, hey, we know it. We'll beat it though.
No, you're gonna make fun of it.
No, I'm not.
Because if I actually have Parkinson's and I have to go to the Lord, He's gonna look at this moment and know.
Okay, we
that
won't pray to God. We'll pray to something else. Pray to the Chumba gods. Dear sweet Chumba gods, Zach. We know his body's frail and he's lanky, and that made the Parkinson's probably easier to get through. But if he has it, God, just let him fight it off, Lord. Let him fucking stomp it out, and I'll join in. I'll do a jump rope for Zach's Parkinson's. Raise some money around the office to pay for his doctors, Lord. And we'll get the best doctors in town. Give this man the best treatment ever. Amen.
Jump rope for the cure.
Jump rope for the cure. I'll jump rope for 12 hours if you get diagnosed with Parkinson's. I swear to God. Stop.
That'll fix it.
Okay, next one.
Okay, Skylar, you're gonna like this one. Dunked on these hoes.
Oh, I saw this one.
Yeah, that's me.
He was living a dream.
That was me. I could do that.
You know why I want him to live? You want to know why I want him at the lunch table? I'll tell you why.
For anyone,
He shoots for the
people
stars.
listening,
He
this
believes
guy
himself.
just tried to dunk, and he was like a 5'7" white guy and took off from halfway
They're
from the
in
free
middle
throw line.
school.
But he had
And just
all
ate shit.
the volition in the world. In his mind, primetime Jordan.
Dude,
Dunkarooski.
this happened to me basically at Zach's house when I was a kid. I tried to dunk a basketball, and we were doing a dunk contest, 8-foot goal or 7-foot goal.
We were doing a dunk contest.
I wasn't athletic enough to even jump that high, so I put a chair there, and I was going to jump onto the chair and then off the chair, dunk the ball. Forgot the chair was there, ran into it, broke my arm.
And my mom didn't believe him.
Actually, I broke my hand. I broke my
your
hand in 2 places.
My mom didn't believe him. And then she made you, I think, go to tennis the next day or something.
No, we were playing hide and seek. I remember all playing like hide and seek in the neighborhood, and I was like jumping over fences and shit. It was killing. And I go up to your mom, and I'm like, "Hey, Miss Gina, I think my hand's like really hurt. Like I've done something to it." And she goes like this: "Give me your hand." She goes, "You're fine." Killed me.
And maybe you were fine. She thought you were fine.
I was in a cast. It got me out of weight training. That was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, we did not. I hated weight training.
Yeah, I got out of it. I fucking milked that injury, and then when I was injured, he just made me chase golf balls. He hit out in the field. That was my working out. I just had to run down golf balls.
That's tough though. That could be tough.
For my physique, it was tough. Yeah, it was tough.
And I'm sorry for how many people called you fat.
I ran a 6.240 in middle school.
Oh my. And a 23-minute mile. Right.
The 23-minute mile. You keep saying that. That wasn't true.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. Never happened.
Yes,
if I walked in protest, that's not running a mile.
You weren't walking in protest. You were huffing and
What
hope.
grade were we in?
That was like 4th grade, 5th grade.
23 minutes, and that's not that bad.
I think I did it in the 4th grade. I did it in 7.
I don't believe that for a second.
I swear.
You can't run a 7-minute mile right now.
I could.
No, you can't.
I could.
But think about that. Think about your frail little body 20 years ago.
Okay, no, I had no fat. Like there was, I was built to run, gallivanting. Really,
You're not that athletic.
Jake Harvard, he was small, probably as small as me, and I think he ran 5 minutes something.
In high school or middle school?
Middle school.
Yeah, not 4th grade, dude.
Yeah, but he was always small. Like so
whatever. Next
mine
video.
was 2 minutes. higher.
Dunkarooski, he's coming to the
7-minute
table.
mile really isn't crazy.
That's not
fast.
actually, that's like kind of average. Isn't
No,
it?
average is like 9 minutes or 10 minutes.
I would always get presidential's lists. Well, I would almost always get presidential's lists except for stretching. I couldn't touch my toes, so I would lose it on that.
That fucking stretching diabolical machine they had growing up, what was that? It was like, here, rip your hamstrings.
No, not for the women. They could do it.
And they would come and push on your back and like reach for it. I'm like, dude, coach, I'm dying.
You know who I felt bad for?
Who?
Morgan.
With the boobs?
That's why. Because I remember she
Can't
was the
say
first.
Morgan. We'll say a different name.
Nobody's gonna know.
Okay.
But I felt bad because she was the first one to get boobs.
Yeah.
And we all noticed.
Yeah, we all looked.
We all like talked about it. It was
Yeah.
like, but it was insane because
Yeah.
she had, I think, double D's or something in like 5th grade.
It's crazy.
It's a lot to deal with when you're a 5th grade guy.
Yeah. It's like learning like,
5th grade girl.
it's like,
Huh?
Her back was probably killing her.
Oh no, she was going through the ringer. But I'm just talking about it's a lot to be like That's a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That one's good. I like her. She'll be on my team, kickball.
Yeah, in the same year you find out Santa's not real, you see, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I was way too late on that.
On Santa?
Yeah.
How late were you on Santa?
4th grade.
I was probably like 3rd, 4th.
I was defending it like really hard on the bus, though.
Oh.
I was like, okay, then how did I get all these sweet, sweet presents from him?
Like, he's like, I know my mom can't afford it. I'm eating spaghetti tacos every night.
It wasn't spaghetti tacos. It was taco spaghetti.
Sounds
for the
really
last time.
good.
All right, next one. I'm letting Dunkaruski sit. He's coming to the table. And you like him? You want him there?
Yeah.
First agreement of the day. Oh, I fucking hate these guys, too. For people watching or listening, they are doing telekinesis, and they're really just throwing their hands at shit, and the wind is moving it. So this is a water bottle, and it's rolling around. These guys are on just crack, right? This is the crack epidemic. Am I crazy?
I think they're in on the joke. And I'm
with
with them.
Hey, I don't think they are. I did a deep dive on these people. I don't think they are.
What do you mean? Or they're just, well, her eyes say exceptionally high.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't seen the sunlight in a while.
No.
Seems like an activity I would do.
Are you still
Wait,
on the
dude,
smoking
actually-
everyday train?
Yeah. Okay, see, I did. So at the beginning of the summer, I bought 2 ounces of shake. And I was like, after I'm done with my ounce bags, then I'll just be done. And then we went to that Halloween party, and I was just handed like 8 of them. So now I'm restocked, so there's really no reason to quit because I'm not financially out. So therefore, yes.
Wait, can you do me one favor? Click on his Instagram page because he has a tutorial class.
Oh, good.
And Zach, me and you might have to go join this. Is it in LA? Please, God. Scroll up. Where does it say it is?
Oh, it's just on Patreon.
Okay, we'll join. We're going to join. Me and you are going to airbend.
I'm in.
Breezy Creative. Everyone, if you're watching this, go fucking join the telekinesis class with us. All right, I think this is the last one we have.
Wait, pause it. Okay, so these are, I don't know why, but kids at Hibachi cannot handle it. And there's nothing better in the world. Specifically, one kid in here fires me up. Keep going.
He's got Parkinson's.
Wait. This kid is my favorite.
Oh. I don't know if we want babies at the lunch table regardless.
No, too many. They'll start crying.
Too many.
I bring fire.
We're not breastfeeding.
No one was thinking about it.
I know
you have the breast of someone
I
who
knew
could
that was
breastfeed?
coming. I knew. That's
No,
why I
you
preempted.
teed it up.
No.
You teed it up to say that you have big, flat, flabby breasts like a woman, but theirs are better. So I could say something because I can't hold back, just to make me feel bad about calling you a big titty hoe.
It's okay. I'll let it slide because in 6 months, when Parkinson's is eating your fucking body alive, you won't be able to say anything. Stupid idiot.
Well, you're gonna have to wipe me.
Not with dude wipes. I'm gonna wipe you. I'm not gonna use dude wipes. I'm not gonna use the bidet. You're gonna have a dirty ass the rest of your fucking miserable life.
Don't do that.
Oh no, that's your punishment. That's your punishment.
Am I gonna have Charmin Ultra Soft?
No.
Don't
Hey.
one ply me.
One ply.
Quilted Northern.
Yeah. I mean that's an off-brand quality. I think. Yeah. Just don't one ply me. Don't like airport.
You don't even know how to poop anymore
Yes, I do.
No, you don't know how to like if the world ended tomorrow. If there was a huge strike by somebody and we were left to fend
I'd
for
have
ourselves,
to adapt.
you would be natural selection would eat you off because you've really lived a life of luxury now. You really moved up in the world and you're getting soft as shit.
Okay, if I have an opportunity to clean my poopy butt with water, I'm gonna do it. Like I don't get, and why do you look down on me?
I don't look down on you.
You should be doing it because
I do it.
You flash a lot of people with your butt, and I know that crack is like a forest. So I know there's.
It's high and type, dude. It's clean.
Okay, hear me out. I put poop in your hair.
No,
listen. I put poop in your hair, and I give you tissue paper, and I'm like,
that's not what it is.
It's the same thing. I'm like, just get it out. You don't think you'd want to wash your hair at some
I don't
point?
have a head of hair on my asshole.
It's pretty okay in your mustache. That's about probably the same amount
Don't
of hair.
put it near my mouth.
But do you know what I mean? Now you kind of want to wash it out.
Well, yeah. Now I want to get in there with anything, but I don't know if I want to wash it out because it's gonna run into my mouth area, and that's gross.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, can you see why I wash my butt?
Yeah. But I'm saying now your butt is trained for that, and you get itch butt a lot, and it's not.
Oh, anytime I travel.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Just walking around always digging in your ass.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are, dude.
I feel it, but I don't dig.
People will see it at the live show in New York. Watch closely. Zach won't be able to keep his hands out of his ass. He's always digging.
I feel like I'm getting to know you guys like way too well.
Stay out of this.
Stay out of this.
Someone grab the ball of nonsense.
It's the ball of I think we should throw this to people when people need to just get to the point.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
What did I call it before?
The ball of...
Get to the point.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
Don't throw things at me, though. I don't have hand-eye coordination.
What do you have? You haven't shown me
Foot-eye
anything that
coordination.
you have. What are your best qualities?
You've got 36 seconds to name your best qualities.
I'm intelligent. I'm funny. I can cook. I can drive on a vehicle that has its last life going on. I don't know. I feel like I'm entertaining.
So you never cook because you eat McDonald's all the time?
No, I do cook. Like when I have the
you
funds
say
to
intelligent,
cook, I
you only say low key every 5 seconds. What else? What was the other thing that she said?
She's funny. I'll be honest. I'm not saying I accidentally zoned out for a second.
That's all right.
I was counting 36 seconds.
And the good thing about being terrible to a woman is gives you a baseline to start working on it. We'll see you guys.
Love you guys.
Oh, bye.